Hey y'all, this is One Woman in a Tool, but not that tool. Just here with another tire change, another day, another tire change in the life of this little roadside business that I started. So here I am, just gently loosening the lug nuts on the tire because on this day it was like over 100 degrees, and I'm realizing like the hotter the day with some of these lug nuts. And then being like cheap materials, the hotter the day, the cheaper material shows. Sometimes they like melt or like get soft. So I decided not to use my gun here and just use the hand socket wrench, because I was realizing that with the gun even though I was using the right size sockets, it was kind of just too much friction, and I felt like it was going to strip these lug nuts. So I decided to just go the safer route and just use the hand tool here, because I worked on another Dodge, and they actually kind of accused me of stripping the lug nuts, which I mentioned to them that I did not do, because I realized the lug nuts were actually already stripped. And when I was trying to explain it was actually a guy's son, that they were already stripped. He kind of explained the story to his dad and said like, oh, some lady showed up roadside. She just stripped the nuts, wasn't able to get the tire off, and then just left. Like kind of put the 10 on 10 and created a whole fiasco to where I was just like, you know what? I'll buy you some new lug nuts. I did not strip your lug nuts, but I will replace them for you with some better quality lug nuts. You just go to a tire shop, you get those off, because I ain't going to be responsible for taking off. I do have the tools to get off lug nuts that are either stripped or whatever, but you're not going to accuse me of doing some old other BS and that I didn't do. So you go get them taken off, I'll replace them, and everybody lives happily ever after. So here I am, just continually finishing up this job, putting my little tools away. He pulls up in his truck and asks me to put the tire in the back, which you will see. Okay. Just having some casual conversation. I go over here, get the tire, put it in the back of the truck. And he gets to talking to me, or he was on the phone asking someone like, okay, the tire's off, it's this, that, oh, what do I do next? So you'll hear him having the conversation with whoever he was talking about, I think it's son, while I'm here putting the tire in the back. Then I move on to this part where I had to reassemble his center console. You just have to be very gentle, because I'm pretty sure if the lug nuts are cheap, the interior is too. So don't buy a Dodge. But anyways, you just snip, snap, get them all in there, get it all secured, make sure it's all lined up, and that it just looks like the way you found it. You leave it. I didn't take this out because I just didn't. And he actually took that out. He thought that the mechanism to lower the tire was under there, but I said, no, you actually have to remove this whole center console piece and then access it below. I just told him, like, just secure with some little brass clips. He thought that I might have broke something. Here we go again with somebody thinking some old BS, but I said no, it probably was just a little bit of your junk that just flew out as I was taking off this center console. So I'm just explaining to him, like, just go ahead and check it out. He said, no, I didn't break anything. It's secured. It's securely fastened the way I found it. And just having some little casual conversation again. He's talking to whoever he's talking to, and I just asked him to come over and just check it out, because we don't want no false
fine.
accusations
fine.
again.
I'm out working.
So I then, tell them like, hey, take my card. Maybe build a little point of contact. You can call me if you need
It's a little low.
me to put your tire back on, or just call me if there's some services that I can do. I'll come back out. Not to say that there will be free of charge, but I'll come back out and get them done for you. So you'll see here.
Yeah, once you take your tire and he puts it on,
just casual conversation.
Back in there for you, but yeah. So it might be a little more convenient, but I'll give you my card either way.
Did you see anything on that tire?
Yeah, it's a little, it's right here.
So yeah, as I continue to just have casual conversation with him, he asked me, did I see anything? I did say it was like a patch, but it actually was a plug. Sometimes plugs do still leak. They're not 100% that the tire was never going to leak again. But yeah, just another day, another tire change. A day in the life of one woman in a tool, but not that tool.